Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the CC70 or CZ50 32ACP. Okay, so let's start the disassembly first. Remove the magazine. Make sure that the gun is safe. Nothing in the chamber. Okay. Now press this button right here, and then pull and up. That's the easiest gun that I own to disassemble or remove the slide. Okay, this is the second time that I'll be disassembling the gun. Last time was last night when I polished the feed ramp. I'm gonna show the video later. See the feed ramp. Okay, so this is the recoil spring. One end is narrower. This goes in the barrel, on the barrel, and the other one is wider. So be careful not to interchange. And this is what I see on YouTube when they disassemble the gun. I want to get to the trigger part. Okay, using a flathead screwdriver. It only goes one way. Just push it out. Okay, see, there's only one screw. And remove the plates. Okay, see? So last night when I broke this down, I removed the hammer spring. This is the original hammer spring, and this is the spring that I have laying around from the hardware store. They are the same height, but this has lesser spring tension and it is wider. But I crimped the end so that it doesn't slide up. Okay, in removing the screw that holds the trigger, or the hammer, sorry, you need to hold the nut on the other side and a flathead screwdriver on the other. Okay. So that it shows in the camera. Okay, it's off. Now you just need to push the screw out. Just be careful, it's under spring tension. What I do is put the hammer on this position and then push it downwards and then pull the screw out. See? This is the screw. Now the hammer is free, and so is this piece right here. Go. This is the hammer. So what I did last night is I polished this side, and those parts that has friction every time you pull the trigger. Polish those parts so that it improves the smoothness of the trigger. And then this is what I replaced for the meantime. Later I'm gonna look for similar sized springs at my local hardware store, because this one is wider. Okay. Putting it back together, spring first. It aligns to that hole. And then this piece right here should go inside the spring. And then your hammer, zoom it in. This is the hammer. You push it down, and as you push down, you have to make your screw ready so that it pushes. On this side, it only goes one way. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can do this in one take. See, it goes in. Put your nut back to the other side. It's the same process in reverse. Tighten it with a flathead screwdriver on the other end. Okay, now to put the grips. It only goes, the screw goes only one way, and it goes on the left side of the gun. Okay. Now the recoil spring, like I said, the narrower opening goes over the barrel, and press this take down button and slide back. So that's how I mod this gun, especially the lighter hammer spring. When I use this, since the stock is around 18 to 20 pounds, choosing a lighter spring, but just a word of caution, do not sacrifice reliability in terms of the gun is not able to ignite the round because of a light hammer spring. So this, I think, is around 12 to 13 pounds. Okay, before you follow what I did, I'd like to emphasize that I am not a gunsmith. The reason I done this myself, because I cannot see other videos showing how to improve the trigger pull on the CZ70. I read on the forums that they said to change the firing pin spring. It's an Harrington and Richardson spring, but I don't believe it. I think it's a placebo effect. Some people are saying that it makes a world of difference. Why do I say that it's a placebo effect? Because even if you try to remove your barrel, you can still use the trigger on this, and the trigger pull is still 18 to 20 pounds. So how can this make a difference? Removing, changing the firing pin spring. Also, I've read some reports that once they changed the firing pin spring, they were having some light primer strikes. So if you want to improve the trigger pull, you have to do this on the trigger system, not on the frame or on the slide. See? You can still pull the trigger. More accurate and reliable. Okay, I already polished the feed ramp. See? It now has a mirror finish compared to original is black. It slides up and down every time you pull the trigger.